I'm so excited to talk to you about floating leaf. Could you please tell us first just a bit about yourself and then tell us about floating leaf?
Yeah, you betcha. So myself, Matthew Ratuski, and started off in our family business. We grew up and in the wild rice business here in Canada that our family pioneered, and with the First Nations. And then I got out of that and graduated and went off to culinary school and studied there for a while, and then ended up working with Cisco in food service.
Hmm.
About 9 years, and then back into the family business to use the skills that I'd learned in both those other areas to start building some really awesome, healthy Canadian inspired products. So that's what Floating Leaf's all about. We encourage excellent health with healthy cuisine. Our roots of our business started in 1935 with my great grandfather in the wild rice business, and like I said, pioneered it. And my grandfather built the first wild rice processing facility in Canada, in Ontario. So our business was very focused on wild rice and exporting it for a long time. As my father got involved, we started down as people in North America were starting to really enjoy wild rice, doing white and wilds and brown and wilds. And then we've moved into, as I came on board 9 years ago, into sprouting multi-grain blends, how we're sourcing our ingredients and what's going to make us really different in the marketplace. And now as we see the trends continuing to grow with plant-based and eating healthy, there's no better time for floating leaf.
Sounds fantastic. Yeah, so no wonder you're very passionate about the brand.
Yes.
Um, are floating leaf products organic?
Some of them are, yeah. All of our products are non-GMO verified, and we source our ingredients as close as we can to the source as possible. So whatever grows in Canada, we buy in Canada, and things that we don't, we source from other farmers around the world, and pay particular attention to how they're growing and managing their crops. That said, our Canadian wild rice, our sprouted black bean, our wild rice in minutes, our jasmine trio are all organic. Um, and then, like I said, the other ones are all non-GMO, and as well, they're all gluten free.
Well, I'm a huge, huge fan of floating leaf. So please, can you tell us a little bit about what else is in the wild rice blend?
Yeah, you betcha. So, on the particular product, the wild rice blend.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, you betcha. So, our new product is our wild rice blend. We've had it for just a few months, or just shy of a year. And what we did is we tasked ourselves as there was other wild rice blends in the marketplace, and we never want to be imitators. We want to be innovators. And so we tasked ourselves to come up with a quicker cooking wild rice blend that was more nutritious than any other blend in the marketplace. And so in doing that, that took me overseas. So it took me over to Thailand, where they grow some of the world's finest rices in the up in their mountains and in their fields and their hills and their rolling valleys. It's just gorgeous. And we ended up sourcing a new rice called riceberry rice. And what
Hmm.
riceberry rice is actually considered the world's healthiest rice. And it's become a part of the diet over in Thailand. I'm going to say, 15 years back. And basically, what it is it contains about 8 times the antioxidants that of green tea. It is a ruby red color, so it's just full of antioxidants. And it cooks about 25 minutes, and it has a really, a sweet, nutty flavor to it. So it was the
Mm.
perfect complement to go with our wild rice that's in there that we grow in Canada. And then we used a couple other rices from Thailand in there, a red jasmine and a brown jasmine, and then a brown Calrose rice out of California, which has that's like a sushi rice, which has a very, very soft texture.
That sounds so fantastic. And as you went to culinary school, I
Very
would
cool.
like to know if there is a favorite way you like to enjoy the wild rice blend.
The wild rice blend, my favorite way to do it is I I cook it up in a veggie broth instead of using water, and just a simple 1 to 2, and we use it as a side dish very often. But we also make salads out of it, especially with spring here. We'll cook it off and chill it, and because some of the rices in here are so moist and they retain some water, which keeps them from getting hard, then we basically can whip up one of our favorite ones to do is it's kind of like a spin on a Greek salad, and the
Mm.
same ingredients you would put in there, and we toss it in that, and it seems to be a hit so far with the kids.
Oh, it sounds so fantastic. I was taking notes on that.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us where we can find your products?
Yeah, you betcha. You can find them coast to coast across the country. And, obviously I can't say everybody, but I would say, lots of independents coast to coast. Some of the bigger guys like your Loblaws, your Longos, your Whole Foods, your Choices, Georgia, Maine, Costco, of course, are products in there. You can find that Wild Rice Blend in there coast to coast right now as well, too, as well as on Amazon. I mean, online platforms right now, we're seeing as people not wanting to go out as much. We've really put an effort into build our online platforms so our products can be accessible to any Canadian anywhere they live.
Wonderful, wonderful. Do you have any final words or thoughts that you'd like to say to our listeners?
Yeah, no, I wish everybody well and safety during COVID, and I think coming out of COVID, everyone is going to be looking for healthier alternatives. Support local Canadian businesses. That's what we do. That's what we see it going. Knowing where your food comes from in the supply chain, and at Floating Leaf, we have all of that to offer, and we're happy to do it.
Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to get my hands on your wild rice blend
Right on.
and whip
Push it.
up a nice salad.
Yes, yes, fantastic.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us, Matthew.
Wonderful. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, are we done?
Yes, we
Yeah.
are.